Hello and welcome to this month's audio for the OOP Troop. So I imagine you are one of the many parents who want the best for their children. Yet how many of us aren't exactly sure how to be the best parent all the time and sometimes feel like we flounder. In my work, being a mum and preparing for the book Out of the Pen, we spoke with a lot of parents, young and old, and it was clear that we all want to be the best parent we can be. At times we may feel equipped, can feel unsure, unmotivated, like we're making things up, or are anxious about what we don't know. And earlier in this series we discussed our friend mother guilt, which starts showing up and teasing our thinking. Amidst all this, it's worth realising that whether you experienced a natural birth or caesarean, are breastfeeding or bottle feeding, are back at work or home with your baby, love to play with your baby or don't really enjoy it, these experiences or decisions make you a great and very normal parent. The idea of play can sometimes create feelings of worry, panic and boredom in some of us, as much as it does happiness, and sometimes all in just one person. Let's face it, playing with babies seems to come naturally for some, while others have to really work at it, coming up with ideas or motivating themselves to even bother. Not unlike most things in our lives really, except when it comes to interacting with our children, there can be exceptional levels of fear of judgment and guilt involved, especially for women. It's often the case that we feel we don't measure up to the woman next door or that wonder mum in the media. Today I want to concentrate on play. Now that we have a baby, we know we need to play with him or her, but what exactly does that involve? Play is defined in the dictionary simply as to move about irregularly, lightly or freely, to have some freedom or movement. That doesn't sound complicated, does it? And yet I think we overanalyze and make complex what can be a natural and simple interaction between you and your babe. The Play Therapy Australasia defines play as a physical or mental leisure activity that is undertaken purely for enjoyment or amusement and has no other objective. Hence, I want you to feel confident when making play choices for your baby, that they are for enjoyment. They promote the exploration and interests of your baby, that they create an open and happy time for baby and you, and that it's a pleasure for both of you. I'd love for you to have the assurance to make your own decisions for how you connect with and grow your baby rather than what the marketing companies suggest are essential for their development. Play doesn't mean you have to be making a daily activity plan for your baby or coming up with all the ideas. It is often just about sitting back, watching them and following their lead. Babies will naturally want to explore their world. Often we just have to be there to share it with them. It's okay to let the dust settle on those parenting books on your bedside cabinet. It is more important to make sure your baby feels loved so that they are able to learn new skills. Play to some may mean practicing feeling comfortable being down on the floor and close with your baby, including him or her while you go about your daily activities and slowing down with them. Watching and learning from your baby is what you can do with or without flash ideas. This is play, and you are building the foundation for your baby's security in both you and his world. I'll end with this reassuring quote from Dave Sobel. He's an American professor of psychology, and he writes, "It is crucial for children to participate in world-making or world-shaping activities. Children need the opportunity to create and manipulate, to organise a world and then find places within it to become themselves." So take confidence that with or without lots of ideas, whether you parent like your friends or not, the most important activity to put in front of your baby is you. And you can do that perfectly. So bye for now.